Welcome to Frontrunner Motorsport.
Hello there! Welcome to Frontrunner Motorsport. I got something different for today. Are Hyundai the next dominant force in motorsport? A few years ago, when you thought Hyundai in motorsport, you probably thought of their failed attempt at entering the WRC between 1998 and 2003. That's if you thought of them at all. I mean, it was fairly forgettable. They mostly finished last, if they finished at all. But in recent years, they seem to have really gone for it. Entering WRC, various TCR championships and World Rallycross, their second attempt at World Rally Championship has been much more successful than their first. Coming back in 2014 with an i20 with young Belgian Thierry Neuville, he took his and Hyundai's first win at Germany in the same year, and has taken a total of 11 wins for Hyundai to date. And since 2016, Neuville has presented a strong challenge to Ogier, but is yet to beat him for the World Rally Championship. And Hyundai have not won the manufacturer's title either, losing out to Volkswagen, Ford and Toyota. But so far, in 2019, Neuville is fighting to keep up with Tanak and Ogier, and Hyundai are leading the way in the manufacturer's chase. Can they finally break their duck pancake? Only time will tell. They haven't had quite the same level of success in World Rallycross, joining the series in 2018 with Niklas Gronholm and Timo Timizyanov. They were sort of best of the rest behind the stars, with Niklas Gronholm's 7th probably an impressive result in the final standings. In 2019, Gronholm and Timizyanov have taken a win each, both in with a chance of the title if results go their way, and Gronholm being in 4th after missing 2 rounds is an achievement. However, seeing as Kristoffersen, Solberg, Loeb and Ekstrom and others have fled the series, it's a bit like a donkey winning the Grand National after all the horses have pulled out. Now onto the various TCR championships around the world. It's too complicated to go through all of them, but Hyundai entered the World Touring Car Cup after the World Touring Car Championship merged with the TCR International Series. Having spent the year off developing the car with Gabriele Tarquini, it meant they could start the championship in a strong position, with Tarquini and Norbert Mikulix in the works cars and Yvonne Muller and Ted Bjork in the Yvonne Muller racing cars. Tarquini would take the championship, and Hyundai would win 13 out of the 30 races. All 4 drivers finished in the top 7 of the drivers' standings, and the 2 teams were first and second in the teams' championship. And with Norbert Mikulix being a challenger for this year's title, it still looks good for Hyundai. Now on to the future. In the mid-2000s, there was talk of Hyundai entering Formula 1 by 2010. As the first South Korean manufacturer to enter Formula 1, and this would coincide with the first Korean Grand Prix in 2010. It was a shame it never happened, with Hyundai saying a couple of years ago that Formula 1 was a waste of money. But they have been looking to enter American motorsport. NASCAR and Hyundai have been in talks about entering the series in 2021, when the 7th generation cars enter the series. NASCAR are reportedly desperate for more manufacturers to enter the series, and new regulations may involve hybrid engines and more road car-like shape. Hyundai haven't said yes, but they also haven't said no, and I think given their success in Europe, America will be the next step. Which brings me on to the other rumour coming from America, that Hyundai will look to supply IndyCar engines to teams at some point in the future. I don't know if they would want to take on Honda and Chevrolet, but I think the IndyCar series could use another engine manufacturer. So that's the future landscape of motorsport. Hyundai have been a competitive force for the last couple of years, but if they expand their motorsport division too much, will it all collapse? And seeing as the only thing they've actually won is the World Touring Car Cup, can it even become a success? And does it mean anything if they don't enter Formula 1 and the Le Mans series? They are the true heritage races that all manufacturers would like to win. Also, what about Australia? The V8 Supercar series in Bathurst would be a nice trophy on a shelf, but Hyundai have said on multiple occasions they are not interested. so we will have to see. But Hyundai are definitely mounting a challenge across multiple race series. I'm excited to watch their progress. Anyway, that's all I have to say on the matter. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and have a good one.